Alright, what's up? It's Ange. Let's Health with Ange, plant-based boss. And tonight I'm going to show you guys how you can prep your chia seed pudding. The recipe is in my book, so if you have my book, go check out the recipe so that you'll know exactly how much of everything that I'm using. And I'm going to go ahead and put it together so you guys can see what it looks like. Alright, I know sometimes when you get a recipe book and you see all these instructions, it can kind of be intimidating, like I'm not really sure how to do this. So I'm going to show you guys how simple it is to make the chia seed pudding. Alright. Alright, so this is just some non-dairy milk. Any that you like. So cashew milk, almond milk. I'm trying really hard these days to stay away from soy, but soy milk is okay if that's your thing. You have rice milk. This one is actually flax milk. Alright. So, in we go. I'm prepping 2. Okay, these have to be refrigerated once you put all the ingredients in and sit overnight so that it thickens. Alright. So, of course, chia seed pudding, key ingredient. Hey, Steven. Love you too. Thanks for the birthday shout out. Alright, so I'm not measuring here. Again, if you have my book, the recipe is in there. It tells you how much of everything. Me, I kind of eyeball it at this point. But if you've never made it before, don't try to eyeball it. You're going to have some problems. Alright, so we got that going. Okay, I'm putting a little greens powder in here. So this is, if you follow any of my posts, you'll hear me talk about like spirulina and chlorella and some different like algae-based mineral greens. Those, you can add those to anything. What's up, Beanie? What's going on? I'm good. Chapter 35 started, so, you know, I got to put in that work even more now. Stay healthy, right? The older we get, the more work we got to put in. Actually, you know what? That's not all the way true, right? Because what we think when we're younger is that we don't have to like take care of our bodies because we don't notice stuff as much, right? But over time, it builds up. Like when a person goes to the doctor and they find out they got high cholesterol or high blood pressure or diabetes or whatever the case is, that didn't just happen right then and there. That's been like a buildup, right? Basically, your check engine light on your body has been going for a long time. You just went to the service station and found out what was going on. So I know a lot of people, you know, as we get older, we think now it's time to start taking care of our body, but we need to take care of it, period, no matter what stage you're at. You know, if you're watching this live and you're 21, your body is building up on all that stuff that you got going on. So, oh, hey, Miss Lawson, how you doing? Long time. Everything good? That's what's up. Alright, so I got the chia seeds, my non-dairy milk, blueberries. I'm about to throw some raspberries in. And thank you. Appreciate it. You can pretty much add anything you want into these puddings, right? Like bananas is a really good, if you like stuff to be like really creamy, if you take a banana and you blend it and then you put it in here, you're good to go, right? So now if you're a person who you're concerned about like sugar and stuff like that, you could still do bananas. Please don't let people dissuade you from eating fruit. You know, people are like, oh, I gotta watch my sugar. Like most of the stuff that you eat that's processed has so much sugar in it that you don't even realize anyways. Like, eat the dang banana. Eat the dang apple. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're better off doing that than picking up a slice of bread. Like, for real. Okay, so what I just added in is, this is Garden of Life brand, but any type of, you know, if you want to add like a protein powder or whatever the case may be, do that. Let me see what you said. Too many chias may cause multiple what, Stacy? Hey, there's nothing. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of fiber in chia seed, but what's wrong with that? do you realize that every time you eat, you should be going to the bathroom, right? Every time. Like, that's if everything is working the way it's supposed to work. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some cinnamon in here. Okay, cinnamon is just a bonus. There's some things that if you can get away with it, you should add to everything that you eat just because it's really, really good for you. Okay? Alright. So I put some of the milk in already. I'm going to put a little bit of the almond milk in also. So I got the flax milk, which is vanilla. And this is the almond milk. It's unsweetened, soy-free. Alright, I'm just kind of filling it up at this point. Okay, and then you want to, that's right, potassium. Miss Lawson, you're right. All right, so once you put it in here, give it a shake. Mine's gonna look mostly green because I put in the spirulina and the chlorella, right? And so what happens is with the chia seeds, when you put it in the refrigerator overnight or however many hours you're able to put it in, it's gonna absorb everything that's in there. So it's going to absorb whatever fruit you put in. It's going to absorb whatever liquid you put in. And then it's going to be like a pudding consistency, right? So chia seeds in general is where you can get your omegas from. Like, your body doesn't naturally produce those, right? So you're getting those in. You got healthy fats there. You have protein. I know a lot of people, when you start thinking about eating more fruits and vegetables, when you start eating more plant-based, one of the most common questions I get is, what about protein? What do you do for protein? How are you going to get your protein, right? Chia seeds are going to give you a ton of protein. Greens in general give you a ton of protein. Like, you're not going to be walking around here protein deficient, for sure. In reality, most of us, if you're consuming a lot of meat, you're getting too much protein in your body, right? You're causing your kidneys that have to work really hard. You know, that's why people who have like kidney issues, and you hear about people like, you know, in dialysis or kidney failure or just kidney issues in general, is because they're eating too much meat. They have too much protein in their body. So don't get caught up in the protein myth. But anyways, super simple. I don't want to take up too much time, but this is your chia seed pudding. So right now, if you kind of can see, it's pretty liquidy right now. Right, but like I said, those chia seeds are just going to absorb everything that's in here. Now, let's say you like your stuff a little bit more sweet, right? You like a sweet kind of person. Let me show you something. Boom. See that? This is agave, right? So this is a natural sweetener. So you could go ahead and you can put a drop or 2 or 3, you know, whatever tickles your fancy, directly into your chia seed mixture, and that's going to give it some natural sweetness. Now, I know everybody's kind of caught up on like the low carb keto thing right now. If that's your thing, you could use stevia in here. You can also use monk fruit. All right, so both of those are keto friendly, low carb friendly sweeteners that are natural, right? So that you don't want to be using like sucralose and Splenda. All right, you don't want to use anything that's artificial to your body because it's going to be artificial once it gets in there. So, all right, I hope this helps. Again, exact measurements and all that stuff can be in my book. It's found in my book. So if you haven't got my book, go get my book so you can know how much of everything you want. Hope this helps. If you have questions, hit me up. Peace.